Good morning, students. Today we are discussing about the topic straight lines, intermediate maths 1B. Okay, before going to this chapter, we are recapping the previous notations. Just listen. In a plane, we have y-axis and x-axis. Okay, so the horizontal line is called x-axis and the vertical line is called y-axis. So center is called origin. Okay, origin means the intersection of x-axis and y-axis. Okay, is called origin. Here we have points 1, 2, 3. So this is 1, 2, 3. So this is -1, this is -2, this is -3. So this is 1, 2, 3, and this is -1, -2, -3. So first, horizontal lines and vertical lines. First topic, horizontal lines and vertical lines. How do we identify the horizontal and vertical lines in a given plane? Like this, if we draw a line, okay, passing through, which is parallel to the x-axis, okay, this is called horizontal line. Okay, this value is given by y is equal to 3. Okay, for suppose another line is passing through this second, okay, this is called vertical line. Okay, this is called vertical line. So y-axis, the vertical line is parallel to y-axis and the horizontal lines are parallel to x-axis. This equation is given by y is equal to 2 and this equation is given by x is equal to 3. Okay, so like that we identify what is the horizontal line and what is vertical line. So that means horizontal lines are parallel to x-axis and vertical lines are parallel to y-axis. In that way we identify the horizontal and vertical lines. Okay, horizontal line means the lines which are parallel to x-axis are called horizontal lines. Vertical lines means lines which are parallel to y-axis are called vertical lines. Okay. Next, slope of a straight line. Now we discuss the concept slope of a straight line. Okay, slope of a straight line. Slope of a straight line. So this is the most important concept. In a plane we have x-axis and y-axis like this. If we draw one line, okay, if we draw one line like this, it makes an angle. So this is line L for say. It makes an angle with respect to x-axis. So this is called some angle theta. Okay. So the angle of inclination is called the slope of a straight line. So in xy plane, if we draw one straight line which makes an angle to the axis, it may be make an angle with y-axis also. Okay. If it makes an angle with x-axis, that angle is called slope of a straight line. It denoted by theta. Okay. It denoted by theta. Okay. Definition. If a non-vertical straight line, which means horizontal line, non-vertical means the horizontal line. Okay. The non-vertical straight line L makes an angle theta with x-axis measured counterclockwise direction direction. Counterclockwise direction means okay, anti-clockwise direction. So this direction is called counterclockwise direction. If this direction is called clockwise direction, okay, you have to observe the notation. Counterclockwise direction means anti-clockwise direction. It is called counterclockwise direction. Okay. From the positive direction of x-axis, positive direction of the x-axis, then tan theta is called so the angle theta is taken as tan theta. Okay. The angle of inclination, the angle which makes the line which makes with the x-axis, the angle is taken as tan theta, is called the gradient, slope of gradient of line L, slope of the gradient line L, okay, which is denoted by small m. Okay, that is tan theta is equal to small m is called slope of the straight line. Okay. So in a plane we have taken x-axis and y-axis. A line which makes an angle theta with the horizontal line x-axis is called the slope of the straight line or the slope of the gradient line L. So which is denoted by m. So that theta is taken as tan theta, which means the theta inclination, the angle of inclination, the line with the x-axis horizontal line is taken as tan theta. Okay. So here we have some note points. Those are point number 1, a vertical line makes right angle with the x-axis. A vertical line makes a right angle with the x-axis with the x-axis, and therefore the slope of the vertical line is not defined. The slope of the vertical line is not defined. So which means, so vertical line makes a right angle with the x-axis. What is x-axis? First of all, so this is called x-axis, this is called y-axis. A vertical line means a line which is parallel to y-axis. For suppose this is a vertical line L, say. Okay, this is the line vertical line, say L. Therefore the slope of the vertical line is not defined, because if it makes right angle means the angle is 90 degrees. So the angle is 90 degrees. Here theta is equal to 90 degrees. So why does the slope is not defined means we have slope of the line tan theta is equal to m. Okay, therefore m is equal to tan theta means theta, since theta is equal to 90 degrees means, so which makes a right angle. Okay, which means makes a right angle with the x-axis. Right angle means theta is equal to 90 degrees. So in theta we place 90 degrees, tan theta which is not defined. Okay, tan 90 degrees means it is not defined. Okay, next note number 2. Note number 2, if a straight line is parallel to x-axis, if a straight line parallel to x-axis, then theta is equal to 0 degrees, and since theta, so the slope of the horizontal line is, therefore slope of the horizontal line is 0. So here x-axis and y-axis. So what is given? If a straight line parallel to x-axis means this is the straight line L, say, which is parallel means like this. So then theta is equal to 0 degrees. This straight line, horizontal line which is parallel to x-axis does not make any angle with the x-axis. Therefore theta is equal to 0 degrees. So theta is equal to 0 degrees, then slope of that horizontal line L is 0. That means, therefore the slope of the line L is tan theta is equal to m, which implies m is equal to tan 0. Tan 0 means 0. Tan 0, 0. Okay, since theta is equal to 0 degrees. Okay, so therefore the slope of the horizontal line L is 0. So the range of theta is note number 3, the range of theta is given by 0 less than or equal to theta less than pi. So which means theta lies between 0 to 180 degrees. So here in a plane x axis and y axis we have, so the total angle, so the total angle means which is equal to pi. So from this is to pi, so total means total angle, total degree. Total degree is equal to 2 pi. So the theta lies between 0 to pi degrees. This means this is pi by 2. So this total angle means pi. Okay. So theta is always lies between 0 to pi degrees. That means closed 0 comma pi, which belongs to, so theta belongs to closed interval 0 comma pi. Okay. Next, note number 4. If theta is equal to 0 degrees, then the line L is parallel to x-axis. Already we discussed this point, okay, previous. Next, note number 5, if theta is equal to 90 degrees, then the line L is perpendicular to x-axis. Perpendicular to x-axis and parallel to y-axis. Okay. Next, note number 6. Next, note number 6. Two lines have same inclination if and only if they are parallel. Okay. Two lines have same inclination, that means angle. Inclination means angle. If and only if they are parallel. So that means this is one line L, say, so this is another line M, say, which makes an angle. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis, okay, which makes an angle theta. So here theta of theta 1, this is theta 2. So here, so theta 1 is equal to theta 2. That means L is parallel to M. That is L is parallel to M. Okay. Next, note number 7. Okay. Next, theorem. Here we have a theorem. theorem number 1. The slope of the line passing through the points, the slope of the line passing through the points A x1 comma y1 and B x2 comma y2 is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. x1 is not equal to x2. Okay, so slope of a line passing through the points x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2, so is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. We have to prove y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 is the slope of the line passing through 2 points. Okay, so here is the proof. In a plane we have x-axis and y-axis. So here is the line L. This is the line L which passing through the points, 2 points. Here we have 2 points, here A and here the point B. So this is B point x2 comma y2 and A point x1 comma y1. So we have to find the slope of the line passing through 2 points. So we have to find the slope of this line which is passing through these 2 points. Okay, so in this line makes if we draw 2 perpendicular lines from these 2 points, we have, so this is L say, this is M say. Here L and M are 2 perpendicular lines, 2 perpendiculars drawn from those 2 points A and B. Okay, which makes an angle. So here is theta. Okay, which makes an angle theta, and here also angle theta. Okay, so now so this is, let's say, N. So this is the point where the line L meets x-axis, which say C. Okay, so proof means let the line AB, it is the line AB, meet the x-axis at C. Let L comma M be the projections of M comma L be the projections of A and B respectively on the x-axis, respectively on the x-axis. Let N be the, let capital N be the projection of, projection of N on BM. Okay, let theta 0 less than or equal to theta less than pi, which is interval lies where theta lies, be the inclination of inclination or angle, be the inclination. Theta is the inclination of line AB. So here we take theta is the inclination of line AB. So we have from the diagram, so see this a line passing through 2 points which is AB, okay, meet the x-axis at point C. So here the line AB meets the x-axis at C, and let m comma n be the projections. So if we draw two projections from point A and point B, let they be m comma n, and n be the projection of n on BM. Okay, if we draw a projection line BM, so n be the projection of A from A to BM line. Okay, next theta is the angle of inclination of the line AB. So from diagram we have angle of here BCX, angle of BCX. So here is the theta angle which makes the angle with x-axis, AB line with x-axis. Take it as theta. Okay, angle of BCX. So angle of BCX is equal to theta so implies angle of BAN. So here also if we draw projection AN which is parallel to x-axis, since the node points we have, if the two horizontal lines are parallel, their angles are also same. That means here theta is also equal to this angle theta. So angle of BAN is also equal to theta. Okay, then slope is equal to, we have to find the slope. So slope is equal to tan theta means, so slope means tan theta, which is equal to opposite side by adjacent side, that is equal to BN by AN. So BN by AN. So hypotenuse, this is the opposite side by adjacent side. We have a triangle this. If we take the angle tan theta, so opposite side by adjacent side BN by AN, which is equal to, so BN. So BN is the projection. So BN is the line. Okay, BM which divides the line BM. BN is the line which divides the line M. So if we write BN like this, so BN means BM means BN. BN means NM. Since BN is equal to BM minus NM and AN. So N divides BM line two lines. Okay, so if we take this BM line, we write BN as BM and subtracting N minus M line. So we get BN line. Okay, so BM minus NM by AN. So we can write AN as LM. Okay, because AN is parallel to LM. So BM minus NM by LM. So BM minus NM by, so this can be write as OM minus OL. So here origin O, so here L also divides OM two parts, so we can write LM as OM minus OL. Okay, if we subtracting this from LM, we get LM. Okay, OM లో నుంచి OL ని సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేస్తే మనకి LM వస్తుంది. సో అందుకని OM మైనస్ OL తీసుకున్నాం. సో హియర్, so this equation, this line equation, so this line equation we can take it as BM. So BM line we can take in the equation of the BM line is taken as y2 and NM as taken as y1, and this line taken as OM as taken as x2, and this line OL has taken as x1. So we have y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay, finally we get the slope of the line which is passing through 2 points as y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So which means tan theta is equal to, therefore slope tan theta is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 is the slope of the line which is passing through 2 points A comma B. So next here one note point, if x1 is equal to x2, then the line AB is vertical and hence its slope is not defined. So we have slope of the line passing through 2 points is tan theta is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So if x1 is equal to x2, then the line AB is vertical and hence slope of the line is not defined, which means since the diagram we have, so here is the line AB passing through 2 points. So if this line, so here we have x1 and x2, okay, from the from previous diagram. If this line x1 is equal to x2, that means the meeting point is only one, that means which is be converted as vertical line. So that means AB. So the line AB is converted as vertical line. So the vertical line means the angle is 90 degrees. The angle 90 degrees, tan theta is not defined. Also tan theta is equal to, so y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So here x1 and x2 are equal, y2 minus y1 by, so x1 minus x1, which is equal to y2 minus y1 by, so 0. So something by 0 is infinity. Tan theta is equal to infinity. So theta is equal to tan infinity. Tan infinity means it is equal to 90 degrees. So therefore theta is equal to 90 degrees. When theta is 90 degrees, the line is vertical line. Therefore AB is vertical line. So here if x1 and x2, if x1 is equal to x2, then the line AB is vertical. So when x1 is equal to x2, we have theta 90 degrees, then clearly AB is vertical line, which makes 90 degrees with the x-axis, then theta is, slope of that line is not defined. Okay. So let us see some examples. Example 1. The slope of the line passing through passing through 1, 2 and 3, 7. So solution. So here what is the slope of the line passing through 1, 2 and 3, 7. So here given points A is equal to 1, 2 and B is equal to 3, 7. So therefore slope of line passing through 2 points is given by tan theta is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So which implies tan theta is equal to, so y2 minus y1 means 7 minus 2. Here this is x1 comma y1 and this is x2 comma y2. Okay, so here y2 minus y1 means 7 minus 2 and x2 minus x1 means 3 minus 1. So which is equal to 5 by 2. So 5 by 2 means how much? So theta is equal to, so here this is point is minus 7. Here this is also minus 7. So so this is minus 9. So minus 9. So tan theta minus 9. So the slope of this line is not defined. Therefore the slope is, so theta is equal to tan minus 9 by 2, which is not defined. Which is not defined. So here is so let us see another example. Example number 2. What is the slope of the line passing through 2 points (5, 2) and 3, 2. Okay, solution. So given points, let given points be A is equal to 5, 2, which is say x1, y1, and B is equal to 3, 2, which say x2, y2. So therefore the slope is given by, slope is equal to tan theta, which is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So here tan theta is equal to, so y2 means 2 minus 2 by x2 means 3 minus 5, so which is equal to 0 by minus 2, that means 0. So tan theta is equal to 0, tan theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to tan 0. So tan 0 means, so tan 0 is equal to 0, so 0 degrees. So therefore theta is equal to 0 degrees is the slope of the given line.